It's April 2025, and late night TV just turned into a political battleground. On a recent episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, Hollywood legend Robert De Niro joined host Jimmy Kimmel for what was supposed to be a standard celebrity chat. But things took a wild turn when the conversation shifted to politics, specifically Donald Trump and his team, including White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. What unfolded was a fiery exchange that's now being called a bombshell moment across the internet. So let's set the stage. Karoline Leavitt, Trump's 27-year-old press secretary, has been a lightning rod since taking the role. She's known for her fierce loyalty to Trump and her no-nonsense style, often clashing with reporters and defending the administration's policies, like tariffs and border security. Meanwhile, Robert De Niro has been one of Trump's loudest critics, calling him out for years on everything from his business dealings to his leadership. And Jimmy Kimmel? He's never shied away from taking jabs at Trump, especially since Trump's return to the White House. So, Bob, you've been pretty vocal about Trump. What do you make of his new team, like this Karoline Leavitt? She's out there every day defending the guy like he's the second coming. Look, this Leavitt kid, she's just reading the script. Trump's got her out there spinning lies, and it's embarrassing. The guy's a con artist, always has been. People need to wake up. Oof, no holding back there. De Niro didn't just go after Leavitt, he called out Trump's entire operation, accusing them of misleading the public. Kimmel piled on with a monologue that roasted Leavitt's press briefings, poking fun at her talking points on tariffs and the economy. Posts on X claim Leavitt was kicked off the show, or humiliated left. But let's be clear, there's no evidence she was ever booked to appear. This was De Niro and Kimmel taking shots from their platform, and the internet ate it up. The segment went viral, racking up millions of views on YouTube and X. Fans of Kimmel and De Niro called it a mic drop moment, praising them for exposing what they see as Trump's hypocrisy. But Trump's supporters, they're crying foul, saying it was a cheap ambush by Hollywood elites. Either way, this wasn't just a TV skit. It's a snapshot of a divided America, and it's got big implications. The Kimmel De Niro takedown didn't just end when the credits rolled. It sparked a firestorm online and in the political world. Let's break down the fallout and see who's clapping back. First up, Karoline Leavitt. She didn't take this lying down. In a White House briefing the next day, she was asked about the Kimmel segment. Her response? Classic Leavitt, sharp and unapologetic. I'm not here to entertain Hollywood has-beens or late-night comedians. My job is to communicate President Trump's vision for America. And we're delivering results. Record jobs, strong borders, and a booming economy. They can keep talking, we'll keep working. Boom! Leavitt brushed it off, framing Kimmel and De Niro as out-of-touch elites. Trump himself jumped into the fray, posting on Truth Social about the sad failing Jimmy Kimmel and calling De Niro a washed-up actor with Trump derangement syndrome. He even hinted at boycotting ABC Kimmel's network, which got his base fired up. X posts from Trump supporters echoed that, with some calling for Kimmel's show to be canceled. But Kimmel wasn't done. In his next monologue, he doubled down, joking about Leavitt's robotic press briefings and Trump's social media rants. He even brought out a cardboard cutout of Leavitt for laughs, which, love it or hate it, kept the story trending. De Niro, meanwhile, hasn't commented directly, but he's been spotted at anti-Trump events, so it's safe to say he's not backing off. Karoline says she's not here to entertain us. Honey, with those talking points, you're the best comedy we've got. The internet split down the middle. On X, some users are hailing Kimmel and De Niro as truth tellers, saying they exposed Leavitt's spin and Trump's chaos. Others call it a low blow, accusing Hollywood of bullying a young press secretary. One X post claimed Leavitt melted down after the segment, but there's no proof of that, just online hype. What's real is the heat this put on Leavitt's role and Trump's image, especially with 2025's political battles heating up. Alright, let's zoom out. Why does a late night TV spat matter to you? Is this just celebrity gossip, or is there something deeper going on? Let's talk about it. First off, this isn't just about Kimmel, De Niro, Leavitt, or even Trump. It's about how we talk about politics in 2025. Late night shows like Kimmel's aren't just entertainment, they are a megaphone for ideas. When De Niro calls Trump a con artist or Kimmel mocks Leavitt's briefings, it shapes how millions see the administration. A 2023 study showed late-night TV influences young voters more than cable news. That's power, and it's why both sides are fighting so hard over this narrative. Next, let's talk Leavitt. At 27, she's one of the youngest press secretaries ever, and her role's a tightrope. She's defending Trump's policies, like tariffs that are spiking gas prices or border moves sparking debate, while facing a media that's often skeptical. Kimmel and De Niro's jabs aren't just personal, they're a challenge to her credibility. If she's seen as robotic or scripted, it could undermine the White House's message. But if she keeps firing back, she might win over Trump's base, who love her defiance. Then there's Trump himself. This Kimmel moment comes at a tricky time. His tariffs are stirring economic fears, with gas prices up 20 cents in some states. His approval ratings, hovering around 45%, are solid but shaky. When Hollywood heavyweights like De Niro take swings, it fuels the Trump versus elites narrative his base loves. But it also risks alienating swing voters who trust Kimmel's take. And let's not forget the cultural divide. This whole saga, Kimmel's jokes, De Niro's rants, Leavitt's clapbacks, Trump's posts, shows how polarized we are. X is a perfect mirror. Half the platform's cheering Kimmel, half's ready to boycott him. It's not just about who's right or wrong. It's about two Americas talking past each other. That's the real story here. And it's bigger than any one TV segment. So was this Kimmel De Niro moment really a bombshell that exposed Leavitt and Trump? Or is it just another day in 2025's political circus? Here's my take. Let's start with the expose part. Did Kimmel and De Niro reveal anything new? Not really. De Niro's been calling Trump names for years, and Kimmel's anti-Trump monologues are practically a nightly ritual. Their critique of Leavitt, that she's a mouthpiece for Trump's agenda, isn't breaking news either. It's her job to defend him. What made this moment pop was the delivery. De Niro's raw passion, Kimmel's sharp humor, and the live TV stage gave it a viral edge. Now, the impact. For Trump's critics, this was a slam dunk, a chance to laugh and feel validated. For his supporters, it's proof Hollywood's out to get him, which only fires them up more. Leavitt comes out looking tough to her fans, shrugging off the attacks like a pro. But the bigger win might be Kimmel's. His show's ratings spiked after the segment, and he's keeping the anti-Trump convo alive. That's not nothing in an election year. Is it a game changer? Probably not. Trump's weathered worse, and Leavitt's still standing. But it's a reminder, in 2025, politics isn't just about policy, it's about the story. Kimmel and De Niro are telling one version, Trump and Leavitt are telling another. Who wins depends on who you're listening to. My bet. This is just round one of a long fight. And that's the scoop, folks. Jimmy Kimmel and Robert De Niro took on Karoline Leavitt and Donald Trump in a TV moment that's got America talking. Is it a bombshell or just noise? I want your take. Drop a comment below. Team Kimmel or Team Leavitt? Is late night TV shaping the 2025 race? And if you're loving US updates, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single story. Shout out to our US Updates community for keeping it real. We'll be back tomorrow with more news you need to know. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and I'll catch you on the next one.